Gary Busey's mouth is agape with 2 episodes of Generational this week.
If anyone follows us on Facebook, get onto facebook.com/Generational Podcast, like the page. We put up a photo of Gary Busey.
With his mouth agape.
And it's had a lot of attention.
I mean, people are asking how they can get a sauna in Gary Busey's mouth.
How do we get in there?
Can we hire him for parties?
I'd like to maybe buy some real estate
Can we get him to lie on his back, open his mouth, so we can all just ease our asses into his mouth with some hot, bubbly water?
Can we use his tooth, use it as a chassis, maybe as a base for quite a large canvas painting on his tooth?
Can we make fairy floss in his mouth?
Can
we plug him in somehow, dump some sugar in there, twiddle a stick around, and maybe get some fairy floss happening? Can
we replace his eyes with fairy lights and use him as a Christmas decoration? We are coming into the festive season.
We are indeed.
Gary Busey fairy lights out in the front lawn. How about that?
Can we bury him in the backyard and use him as an inbuilt pool?
Can we maybe chop off his limbs and put his body and hydrochloric acid into a barrel, throw that barrel into a lake? Right?
Yeah.
And see if we can get away with that.
Well, there you go.
That sounds fun. That sounds like a gentleman's weekend.
Let's stick with that one.
So, we're going to kill Gary Busey, is what we're saying on this. Well, maybe
as part of the newly formed Gentleman's Club, as it were.
It's a gentleman's club, so anything's fine. When you're in a gentleman's club, you do that sort of stuff, it's fine.
Look, what happens at the Gentleman's Club stays at the Gentleman's Club.
Fine, exactly.
Ladies beware, don't come anywhere near it because Gary, it's going to smell putrid. Mm-hmm. It's going to be burning flesh in hydrochloric acid.
We've got some new listeners this week, T-Mac.
Oh, do we?
We've been doing a bit of promoting during the week.
Yep.
Our marketing, our direct marketing, our social marketing team.
Yeah, of 12.
Of 12. There's about 12 of them now.
12 hairs.
Yeah, most of them don't speak English though, so we just sort of...
Well, we just call them all Juan.
Yeah,
they
didn't stop all the boats.
The 12 Juans. So who are our new fans?
Well, we got a couple. Actually, I was going to throw out some names if you wanted.
Sure.
We got one listening to our first episode this afternoon, Zoe Coots.
Oh, really?
First episode this afternoon.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Thank you for that.
We've also got Josie Marmo. The northern suburb. She's putting out the word in Greenvale.
Okay.
To all her posse out there.
Thanks, ladies.
To the show. So there's lots of new listeners at the moment. There's a lot of stuff happening on Facebook. So get on facebook.com/Generational Podcast.
And they're all subscribing to us on iTunes, are they?
Absolutely. That's the way to do it. Maybe write a review as well.
Because we've got some bills to pay.
Because we've got some bills to pay.
We've got some bills to
pay.
And
podcasting does not do it. So we've got a big episode today, T-Mac. Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm ready to go.
It's episode number 2.
Episode number 2 of the week. Episode 58 of the year.
But we are not in any way demotivated.
No, hell no, dude.
We've got as much information jam-packed into half an hour as we ever do. And I feel like we're just starting to get the hang of this podcasting thing, so it should be a good episode.
Yeah, that's right. We purged earlier in the week, and now we've had a bit of a shower, and we're coming back for seconds.
Absolutely. It's a little bit of a weird smell going on, but you know what? It's all good stuff.
Well, that's just Gary Busey burning, isn't it?
It's Gary Busey, my man, in that hydrochloric acid barrel. We're not actually going to murder Gary Busey, just as a bit of a note there for everyone.
As far as you know.
As far as you know. Get excited.
Come back.
How about that, T-Mac?
How
about that, Mr. T-Mac? Oh, I did it again. I'm going to stop doing that. That was a running joke the last episode.
Just stop mentioning it. If you happen to say Mr. T-Mac, keep it to yourself.
Can I keep it to myself? But I feel like it's just such a... Let the listeners know about it now.
Do you feel like you're bowing to like a higher presence?
Maybe I'm acknowledging the hierarchy here, and I'm just
generally
going for it. Yeah,
I'm Generation X, you're Generation Y.
Yep, you got to respect your
elders, show, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, that's the theme.
That's generational.
Gen X, Gen Y, little bit of rye.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't like that saying anymore. It's a bit cheesy.
Yeah, it is a little bit. And we came up with it on episode 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're still using running jokes from episode 1.
No thanks.
Let's come up with some new stuff.
Yeah, let's do that.
We don't have production meetings though, so it's going to be tough.
We don't. Of course not.
According to us,
we don't.
Yeah, Andrew Wells.
Did you have something to?
Why?
Why?
T-Mac.
Why?
I had an epiphany this morning.
Okay.
Okay, and I wanted to bring it up with you on air.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste it off air.
No, yeah.
Obviously, right? And I had to write it down because I worded it in a very specific way because it's something that I realised about myself.
Okay.
I've accepted it about myself, and I know it's true because it's something that comes up. Yeah, I'm just going to read it out. I'm just going to read it out.
You found religion?
No, I absolutely did not.
Good.
Definitely did not find religion.
Good.
All right, so here it is. My potential to have a good attitude throughout the day, to be positive and or to not be flat or unhappy is totally dependent on how good my hair looks.
Okay.
I call it the hair-life correlation, or HLC.
Nice.
So I will be referring to HLC quite a lot, forever.
Yeah.
Because I find that in the mornings... All right, so here's my routine for the day, T-Mac.
Yeah.
I get up, I'm feeling good.
Yep.
A bit sleepy, but I'm feeling good. Nothing bad's happened yet.
Yet.
I make my bed.
Yet.
That's optimism.
Something bad is going to happen.
That's optimism.
It just hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet.
No.
So I've got up. I've been up 5 minutes. Yeah?
Early days.
Get into the shower. I have a long shower.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
We're feeling good.
Yeah.
All right. I've wet my hair. It's been 10 minutes and I haven't done anything in the shower yet. And I think to myself, maybe I should do something. And I do something. All right. What it is, I will not divulge that.
Okay.
On air.
Yeah. The shower, I've always said this about the shower.
Go.
The shower is like the last sanctuary people have on the planet. Like, you can do so much in the shower besides clean yourself.
Okay, go.
You can urinate.
You can urinate. Absolutely, you can urinate. Yeah, you should urinate.
You can pick your nose.
If you want to.
No one's there, or you can just blow it out.
You can just do the blow.
You could blow the nose out.
Oh my god! You make such a good point because you can just do the blow and it can blow all over you.
Yeah.
You can it could be stuff all over your chest, and then you just wash it off. You just stand on it water,
and the same with urination. Like you can pee all over your head. You can like rub that urine all over your body. It comes right off.
It can be one person too.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever weed in front of a girl?
Yeah, on her leg actually.
On her leg.
Yeah.
Is this legit?
Totally legit.
Was it what? Did she enjoy it? What was that? Was it a sexual thing? Or was it
she got strangely turned on because it was hotter than the water that was coming out of the tap. So it was like, okay.
Oh, hello.
That's interesting. Yeah, okay.
that's new to me.
So we're taking a shower that's not quite as hot as the body temperature.
Exactly right.
So we gained something there. We gained some knowledge there.
There's
a lot of things you can do in the shower that you wouldn't do anywhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people even poo in the shower. Who knows?
I mean,
you don't know. I mean, that's not something I would try.
You wouldn't. It's just getting it down the drain. We're getting into a dark spot.
You can pick scabs. You know what I'm saying?
Let's explore that later.
You can scratch your scabies.
I think you're taking it to the next.
You can pick the lice out.
Maybe you should stop.
A lot of the things.
Don't worry about the rest of it, T-Mac.
Okay.
Don't worry about what else you could do in the shower. Let me get back to the HLC.
Sure.
The hair-life correlation.
Yeah.
The HLC. We got a little bit off track there.
Yeah.
We got a little bit off track and it went a little bit awry.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Yep.
We're back on track. It's the HLC, the hair-life correlation. So,
yes.
So I've had my shower, I get out, I hair dry my hair.
Yeah.
This is an important time.
Okay.
Because I'm about to do my hair. And I know in my head, like, I'm a little bit nervous at this point. I get a little bit nervous because I know some days it's going to be good, some days it's not going to be good.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, is today the day? Is it going to be a good day? Like, is it
you have no control. Like, you don't have specific steps you go through to ensure that it's going to be like a.
I have a way to do it, but because of my specific hairstyle, because it's quite long.
Can you explain to listeners who maybe haven't seen our icon? It has changed since we took those icon pictures a year ago. Maybe we need to take new pictures. I don't know.
I think we should refresh the logo. I was thinking we should do that as well. Maybe production meetings may be useful in the... No, okay, no.
Anyway, explain to listeners what the hair is like.
Okay, let's do that. So it's sort of shaved on the one side and it's quite long, so I sort of flick it over to the other side.
So it's a comb over essentially.
It's essentially
you've got a comb over. It's just shaved on the side. It's a comb over. It's Donald Trump at 20.
Therein lies the problem. Is that it's so long that you sort of struggle to style it.
Sure.
Right. So some days it'll work and it'll look the way that I want it to work, but some days it won't. Anyway, the days that it doesn't work, T-Mac, I find that I'm less happy than the days that it does work.
Yeah.
Less confident.
Yeah.
Take today, for example. Yesterday, I was very confident, very happy because I felt like I had a good hair day.
I noticed yesterday you looked really good yesterday.
Well, that's what I mean.
I was looking at you, and as you were talking, I just couldn't stop focusing on your hair.
Absolutely, and you did touch me quite a few times inappropriately as well. I was going to talk to you about that.
At least we're both, HR did contact me.
Yeah, but it was in a good way. In a good way. Commissions. So it was. So I've worked out that it's absolutely due to nothing else in my life. If my hair is good, I'm going to have a good day. If my hair is bad, I'm going to have a bad day.
Yeah, well, that's true for most women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, what can you say? You know what I mean? Most people with a vagina will feel that way. So I can totally understand where you're coming from.
Epiphanies.
I've been trying something new out on the street lately.
Okay. Prostitution again, T-Mac?
Well,
I told you, if you need money, you just talk to me, all right?
I like, because I'm out on the street a lot, going to see clients and things like that. I spend a lot of time out in the city. What I like to do, I'm always ever trying to negotiate my route on the sidewalk.
Absolutely.
Because I'm in the CBD.
Yeah.
It's perpetually packed with people.
Route on the sidewalk.
Yeah, my route on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You like to say route.
Yes.
I'm always trying to organize a route on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So,
yes, it sounds good. I like it.
Everybody's experienced this when you do the little sidewalk shuffle. Like you're walking toward a person who's also taking the same path, opposite direction.
Absolutely.
You do a little dance, like they go left, you go left by accident. They go left,
it never works out.
Right.
It doesn't work out,
and it always takes at least 3 times to work it out. I do this intentionally.
You do it intentionally.
I do it intentionally, and I've been trying it over the past few weeks. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I like to piss people off. I like to get a reaction.
Yes, you do.
And what I've been doing is I'll see a guy from 10 paces out.
Yeah, sure.
I like to focus on the serious looking businessman because these are the guys they're so self-important.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be screwed with. They're like, I'm walking out the street.
He's got stuff to do. He's got business on his mind.
So why aren't you driving your Mercedes around then?
He doesn't want to be thinking about left side of the path or right side of the path.
Left my Hummer up in the parking garage. Just took a quick jaunt over to buy my 50-foot plasma television.
No, I can't believe these people. Get out of my way when I'm walking on the sidewalk.
So I'll walk towards them.
Exactly.
And you don't even have to make it really overt. All you have to do, what I've noticed about people walking towards each other, they either focus on your hips or they focus on your feet. So I'll just whack out foot
so you're
just to the right as they're coming at me. And I'll just wait for them just to make that slight adjustment, and I'll turn it to the left.
Oh!
And then I actually force the sidewalk shuffle.
You force it, so you want it to happen. So you're trying to make it happen with as many people as you can.
It's come to a really funny conclusion for me the other day.
Go. Do you find some people are better at it than other people?
No, not really.
No, everyone's pretty.
No, not really.
Okay.
If you're going back and forth, there's just no avoiding it. There's no. I consider myself a really good urban walker.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of my field.
Yeah.
I'm out there. I'm doing.
You're
things.
great.
I'm making it happen. I'm getting it done.
You've grown up doing that, haven't you?
I haven't.
You didn't have video games when you were younger.
No, that's right.
You had to be on the streets playing, baseball with your friends and NFL and
stickball.
You were out there. You were doing stuff.
Correct.
You were robbing, grocery stores.
Yeah, doing beer runners and dine and dashes.
Dine and dashes. Go back to episode 19.
Yeah.
And so you've been out there. You've used your feet.
I have a lot.
The new generation haven't used their feet.
No, not at all.
Unless they've got a controller in their hands, they're completely unaware of what's going on.
This has actually set me off on a kind of a public service duty, as it were. I'm going to make a journey out to China, and I'm going to start healing some of the Chinese women who have had their feet bound in past generations.
I mean,
we're going to do an unbinding of the feet healing ritual.
A generational sponsored?
Yeah, it'll be
unbinding of the feet.
Absolutely.
We could have an event.
Yeah, totally.
There could be teppanyaki and some sushi and stuff.
Absolutely.
And we'll do things there and there'll be a big event and they're unbounding the feet.
Yep.
That's great.
We'll be distributing iTunes chopsticks, things of that nature. Yeah, big time.
So the key points that I took out of this just really quickly is that you work on the street.
That's right.
You try to organise routes. And when someone's walking up next to you, you whack your foot out.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So curl up that foot arch. Get your orthopedic shoes in order, and let's get out on the streets and do some action.
T-Mac, my weekend was quite an interesting weekend, the one that just passed. I didn't get a chance to talk about it in the last day because it was so jam-packed full of information.
Okay.
Too much?
Oh.
It's not really our style, is it? That was kind of radio, cheesy radio sort of style. A pow!
We actually, sometimes we tend to slip into that kind of cheese ball realm a bit. I don't know.
Man, that's not us though. Like, we're a podcast, we're just a couple of dudes, Gen X, Gen Y, a little bit of rye.
Don't say that again. don't say that again.
No more talking about that.
Nah.
No one's talking about that.
So what happened on the weekend, bro?
So Saturday night.
Talk to me.
Everyone was doing stuff. All the friends were
cocaine,
heroin. They were doing all the stuff that they could, whatever they could get their hands on.
Yeah.
So I was left by myself at home doing nothing.
Just you and your penis.
Just me and my willy.
Not me.
Not you and my willy.
No.
Me and my willy.
Yep.
So I went to the gym at like 11:30 at night.
Okay.
Because I was just bored.
Yeah.
I had nothing else to do. So what I do
how much is your penis pressing these days?
it's about 4 kg at the moment.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
And that's starting on flop and then going to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well played.
So. Absolutely, definitely.
Yeah, nice.
Wet rag. So I went to the gym at like 11:30. But what I do before I go to the gym, and the gym junkies out there, like myself, will know about this one. It's a pre-workout that's called Mesomorph, and basically it's just a massive caffeine hit before you go to the gym, so that you're bouncing off the walls before you go to the gym. So when you get to the gym, if you don't work out, T-Mac, you die. You just explode. You're in death.
What has it got? What like hormone stuff?
It's got like caffeine. It's got illegal stuff.
So what happens?
Stuff.
Can you funnel that into sex?
Does
it work as well?
You can use it if you need motivation to do something. You take this.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what brings me to my point: is that after I did my workout, it was a Saturday night, so I didn't do a great workout.
Yeah.
But I was still
Randy.
I was still up. I was ready to go with this stuff.
Yeah, you're pumping.
So I got home, and at about 1 o'clock...
Don't tell me you went out and bashed some Indians.
I cleaned the whole house.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I was that bored and that motivated to do stuff that I cleaned the whole house.
Okay.
With my housemate and his girlfriend in their room, trying to sleep, and I cleaned the whole house.
Okay.
To the point where she actually left. Because there was so much noise going on outside.
How loud? Vacuuming and stuff.
Oh, I was cleaning. No, I didn't vacuum. I was just like scrubbing the shower and like
that's
the
loud
sink and stuff. I don't know. She's a light sleeper.
What the hell? Are you using
our walls are like yes, I was.
A slab of concrete. With some vinegar.
I put some vinegar on the concrete.
Yeah.
And what you do is just sprinkle some Omo on it as well, and then you just really
Wait for
grind that into the tiles.
Yeah, grind
and get the corners into the grout.
Bluestone, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
If you don't see sparks, you're not doing it right.
Okay. Understandable. Yeah.
Right. You just get it right on there.
It's starting to make sense.
So basically, public service announcement for everyone out there. If you want to be motivated to do something, get on the pre-workouts.
Okay.
Okay,
we'll look forward to that.
Take your substances.
Send us your substance-fueled cleaning stories to generational@gmail.com, and we'll read them on air.
That was kind of radio-ish.
It was. I
like it.
I don't know how that went.
No, stick around for Generational on...
Coffee Nazi update.
Okay. Oh!
Coffee Nazi update.
Is this from the one at BP that you were 7-Eleven?
The 7-Eleven on Burke Street. The Coffee Nazi visited her this morning.
You went to it?
Went to it this morning.
So give us a recap of what happened last time.
Recap, basically, went to make... 7-Eleven has their $1 coffees, and I pushed the button on the long macchiato. There's no long macchiato button. I pushed a button on log black, and then added steamed milk, and got berated by the Chinese woman in the booth.
She basically saw it as stealing.
Yeah,
even though you were using less than you would have if you ordered a latte, it was still stealing in her eyes because you weren't using the exact.
I wasn't going through the proper channels, as it were.
Yes.
The machination channels.
You were on your side path. You found your own route.
I did. I found a route, and
you
when I find a route, I stick to it.
You just stick to that route.
Yeah. So I went in there, and I was a bit nervous, actually. I was like, oh god, because there she is. She's in the booth, and there's another dude in there.
It's like an ex-girlfriend of yours. Like
she's in the booth.
She's like an ex-girlfriend. You walk in there,
very unpredictable.
You've come back.
Yeah, highly volatile and unpredictable.
Oh, you're gonna go get another coffee, are you?
So she saw me walk in.
Yeah.
And I knew she saw me, but there was another dude on the coffee machine, so I was waiting in line.
She recognized you.
I was waiting. I wasn't sure if she recognized me at that point. But then, because she was still in the booth. But then once that dude stepped aside and I walked up to she came out of her booth.
She did not.
And she walked over to the refrigerated area, which was to my right.
Yeah.
And I knew, I felt her stare coming into the back of my head.
Okay.
This did not stop me from my mission.
Of course not. No.
I pushed the same button, which was actually long black.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want the whole cup to fill up with coffee.
No, of course not.
I only like a short Mac, which they don't have. I could have short black, but I figured, no, I'll just pull it out when I get the adequate amount of coffee.
When you get the adequate amount. Yeah.
So I pushed long black. I've got my back to her. I'm intentionally not looking at her, but I know she's over there. She comes over about halfway through and pretends to like wipe the counter in front of me with her little rag.
Way.
She wipes the counter and looks up to see what is on the machine, like, because it's in digital. It shows it in digital what I've ordered.
Oh my god!
Then she steps back, and I'm waiting. She's like, "That's long." Like, kind of like
she didn't say it again, did she?
Like, kind of not really loudly, but she was like, "That's long black. That's long black. That's just water with long black. You can't. You don't put milk in long black." And I'm just ignoring her totally, right? I'm ignoring, but she's talking. And then she finally goes, "Hello," and I go, "Oh, what?" Like pretending like I just heard her. That's long black. You know you can't put milk in that. That's long. That's extra if you put milk. And I go, no, I totally ignored her. And as she's still talking, I push the hot milk button and go shh. Start putting it in. I'm like, no, I'll get hot milk. So, no, you can't do hot milk. That's extra. You do that. That's a larger coffee. That's extra money. What the hell, dude? There's 2 cups. There's a $1 cup and there's a $2 cup.
Okay.
The $2 cup is a large one. That's why you pay $2.
Yeah.
I grabbed the $1 cup. I can't fill $2 worth of coffee in this $1 cup.
You can't. No, you can't.
So how is she telling me that I'm paying more if I'm putting milk into my coffee?
So hang on a minute. So a long black is $1.
Yeah.
And a latte is $1.
Yes.
So
a cappuccino is $1.
So
at that regular size, but you can get a jumbo size for $2. You can get all those same varieties of coffee. Yeah, it just makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Absolutely, it makes no sense. They should have a button for it because it's only a dollop of milk.
Exactly.
A long Mac is only like a milk button.
It's a dot of milk. Exactly.
A dot of milk. That's it. That is
so
it.
I'm getting less milk than I would with a latte, and I'm stopping the coffee. The reason she gets aggro is because the coffee is pouring out, and when I see the right amount of coffee is coming that I want, I pull the cup away, and the residual coffee is just going into the drain. That's what pisses her off.
But like, it's not any. She's still making the same amount of money. It doesn't make a difference to her.
I know.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't know what her deal is. I guarantee I'm going to go in a third time.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll go in probably about 2 weeks' time, and I'm going to maybe try something different.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I beseech every one of our listeners to go to the 7-Eleven on Burke Street at Swanston, right in front of the tram stop where the 96 tram picks up, facing the Telstra building. Go in there. She's a Chinese woman with glass. She sits in her booth. Push the long Mac. Oh, please do it, please, and come back to us and let us know what happens. We will report it.
It's the coffee Nazi. We'll have another coffee Nazi update in a couple of weeks. There,
it'll come later.
Update with that
please.
One. Generational. I just thought I'd go on a little bit of a rant, T-Mac, just real quickly.
Okay, I love your rants.
My rant!
I love how you say. I like how you say rant. It always sounds like
really
Deliverance, like a squealing pig.
Hang on, let me say it again without thinking about it. Hang on. I'm going to go another one of my rants, T-Mac.
See, you say rant. You say it like a fucking Aussie. I mean, what am I?
Like an American. Yeah. You got to go on a rant, T-Mac. Rant. So I go to the gym. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we've discussed that.
Yeah,
we've discussed that.
It's covered off.
I'm a slender dude. Right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of people come up to me, and when they hear that I go to the gym, they think that I've just started the gym.
Oh, really? Why?
Because I'm like kind of slender, like I'm not like a thick, chunky dude.
Yeah.
You know, you and me have both got very petite sexual bodies.
Yeah. We're lady boys.
We're lady boys, but in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, girls find us not threatening.
No.
And they'll give us the time of day, and then, you know, when they least expect it, bag over the head, into the back of the car.
No, that's not right.
That's not right.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. We definitely don't do that. And Gary Busey, you are fine. Don't worry about us. So I get a lot of people come over to me and try to give me tips about the gym, and I don't like gym talk as it is. It's sort of equal for me on sport talk.
There's a lot of people. I know about. I can picture about 3 dudes that come up to you and talk to you about gym stuff.
There's a lot of gym talk.
I know, and there's one dude in particular. And who's really wide and really
all that they can talk about is
totally.
gym.
Yeah.
Like that's all.
It's like some of the guys here who only talk about sport.
Yeah,
you know, like some of those 3 guys do not say it who talk about sport.
I know
sport. But there's a few guys that only talk about. I know who you're talking about.
Only talk about gym.
Yeah.
Like, and they can't. And you know that you're about to enter a gym chat.
Yeah.
You know you're about to enter it, and you'll get an arm grab, and you'll get a bit of a shake, and then you'll get a couple of questions about where you're at the gym. And I mean, T-Mac, I don't like the gym talk really. Yeah, I'm going to throw it out there. That's my rant, is that I don't like the gym talk, but also the fact that people underestimate me at the gym.
Similarly, I get a large group of people up at work who come up and talk to me about T.S. Eliot's novels, and I don't know why.
It comes up surprisingly a lot.
Poetry. Yeah, it does, and you just know. Oh God, here comes a literati.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
another literature talk.
So anyway, T.S. I was reading a book last night, and old T.S. haikus. You know, like, I don't know who T.S. Eliot is. Could you tell?
No.
Is he a 64-year-old Asian dude that does haikus in the mountains? Or
exactly. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah,
that's the guy.
You know,
that's the guy. So there you go. So no
people,
more.
Let's just stop this cliquey talk right now.
No one talk about T.S. Eliot at your office.
Generalities and only generalities.
Only general small talk, everyone.
Dude, I am excited for my boy Barack Obama. You probably haven't heard this, but for the first time in 5 years, the U.S. debt is under $1 trillion.
Oh, you know what? That is brilliant.
It's under $1 trillion.
That's
something like $689 billion or some shit like that.
That is great.
Barack, go, my man.
Good on him.
He's making concessions. He's making it happen. He's helping the American people.
Well,
look, you know, well,
let's
I mean,
let's not get into that.
But he has made the concession. I mean, it's funny that we were talking about coffees before, because one of the ways that Barack got the budget down was by foregoing his daily lattes.
Oh, good on him.
I mean, that's a big sacrifice for the American people.
He gets his lattes at 7-Eleven, funnily enough, as well.
He does,
and he's just stopped having milk.
And he
was charging him an extra 50 cents per latte.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really normally get any attitude over at 7-Eleven in DC.
Normally.
You know, I mean, I've been to some of those DC 7-Elevens. They're tight.
I'll tell you what, if he goes to the one on the corner of Burke and, what was it?
Swanston.
Burke and Swanston. He's going to get some attitude.
He is.
That chick is going to give him some attitude, man.
Barack, who?
I don't know who you are.
You fucking Arab. That's what she'll call him.
That's what she'll definitely call him.
She'll call him an Arab.
She's very racist. We're saying she's racist.
We are.
We're putting that down?
Racist. Well, I'm American, she's Chinese, but what did you...
no, she is being racist towards you because you're a different race to her. Yeah.
Exactly right.
If you were Chinese, then it'd be fine.
Did you know John Kerry's also getting on board with this budgetary deficit as well?
Is that right? What's he saying?
He's actually cut back his cranial compression sessions.
Okay,
so he's only doing 2 of those a week now.
His head is going to get so big.
No, compression though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's doing less compression.
It may get a little bit bigger.
It's going to get bigger.
He's been going at this a good 9 years now.
He's got such a big head.
The head is not really reduced at all. Yeah.
You know, when he was younger, he had an even bigger head because his hair was like really, really like Paul McCartney style.
But strangely enough, his head still fits in Gary Busey's mouth.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Gary Busey's got a big mouth, though.
Well, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can fit a lot of people in there. you could comfortably fit like a 5-people Spanish family.
And Carrie's head.
Yeah.
And Carrie's head.
I believe John Kerry actually rented Gary Busey's mouth for a weekend away with his wife.
Oh, was that the ski trip?
Yeah, they took a sard with them. Yeah,
just cruising down the Alpine with Busey.
Actually, just down the tongue. Yeah. Oh, the Busey tongue, the Busey track.
That's not Generational.
T-Mac, I thought we'd take this opportunity to maybe take me through a new word, if you have one.
Actually, I did think of a good one for you that I like to use.
You like to use it? All right, I want to hear it.
This well, first of all, I wanted to quiz you on what last week's word was, please.
That was meticulous, T-Mac. Superfluous.
Huh? What? Say it.
Superfluous.
Very nice.
T-Mac. And it's very meticulous of you to ask me that as well.
And it means?
It means not relevant.
Yeah, or unnecessary.
Or unnecessary. Beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
The word of the week. The second word of the week.
Oh,
the words of the week.
Let's pound it.
This one is burgeon.
Virgin
or burgeoning.
I'm guessing it's a virgin, obviously. That is like either a boy virgin or like a blonde virgin.
Yeah, a virgin.
A blonde virgin. Someone who's never banged a blonde chick.
Very good guess. Mm-hmm. However, it actually means like to improve or to grow, like to
penis.
For exactly, yeah. I knew you were going to say that. It's not really.
Because can I burgeonize my penis? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's no word burgeonize, first of all. But burgeoning. Let's not dwell on that. I just wanted to touch on one last thing before we go out.
Go.
And I live in Brunswick, which is a northern suburb. There's been a bit of action in Brunswick as of late.
Okay.
Some like really interesting stuff. last week, Beyonce was in Brunswick.
She was in Brunswick?
Doing a photo shoot.
There you go.
Beyonce was in Brunswick doing a photo shoot. Last night, Jay-Z was in the Brunswick, and there was a Woodstock pizza shoot. So that is a little bit different. You may not have heard this.
I don't know what that is.
Well, there were drive-by shootings at 3 Woodstock pizza joints, one of which was in Brunswick.
Details.
So,
Mr. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z doing a bit of a pizza shoot while Beyonce had done a photo shoot. So, irony? I don't think so. Coincidence?
When you said Woodstock pizza shoot, I still thought you meant photo shoot. So there you go.
Okay.
I'm learning words here. I'm learning words.
And the word of the day today was?
Meticulous, T-Mac.
Yeah, that's
meticulous.
Right. Okay, we'll keep going with that. He'll get there one day.
So any up-and-coming photographers as well, we've started a media partnership with ProImageHub.com. So go on to ProImageHub.com as well and check them out. So they're the guys that were behind our logo.
Oh, right, yeah, true.
So we've got in cahoots with them. So check them out. They're a great new website with video tutorials for Photoshop and photography, T-Mac.
Okay.
That was very radio-ish. That was very radio-ish, having media partnerships and stuff.
Yeah, we thank them for that sponsorship. That's great. Peeps, that's Ep 2 for this week and Ep 58 for the year. We thank you very much for tuning in to us. Any final outages or any burgeoning? You going to get any burgeoning done this weekend?
I am going to burgeon the shit out of a blonde person as soon as I can find them.
Okay.
What's a burgeon again?
Burgeoning. It's like... something that's growing.
I've never done them.
It's improving or growing. It's growing, improving. It's flourishing.
So I've got. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it hasn't sunk in. But
okay.
We'll talk about it
next week.
We'll keep talking about it. We'll keep working it out.
All right, we're done, peeps. Thank you for listening. Go to the usual haunts, rate us, do all that shit, and we love you. We out. Lay.
Wow.